Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So Heidi, I just listed this property and the seller's moved out and it's a big, huge space and we're gonna need some staging. What would you recommend?
Yeah, it's a very common problem when you've got these big empty homes. Everyone tends to draw their eye to the flaws.
Yeah.
So it's really important to stage so that way it looks lived in, it looks like a model home. Typically we recommend our investor package. Our investor package covers the kitchen and dining room, the living room, the master bedroom and master bathroom, just the meat and potatoes of the house.
Okay, great. And so what kind of money were we talking about to stage this?
So that investor package is $500 to stage and $400 per month for the furniture rental. We're a lot more affordable than most other staging companies because we really focus on people with a budget and just the ones that want to do the meat and potatoes.
So there's obviously a lot of benefits to this. If you can make it look like a model home, it's going to inspire them. What are some of the other ones?
Absolutely. I would say the number one that kind of helps the most is pictures. 90% of home buyers look at pictures to decide what homes they're even going to go look at. So if you have these pictures that look like a model home, everyone's going to want to come see that house versus vacant or a cluttered picture. They're not going to be as intrigued to go look at it. Once you've got these amazing pictures, they come in, they have this really awesome walkthrough. You're going to get more walkthrough traffic, which leads to more offers and sells your home much quicker. Selling your home quicker leads to less holding costs, and all around it just really helps you. And then on top of that, staged homes typically sell for 5 to 10% higher than unstaged homes. So you're gonna make more, hold it for a shorter period of time, and it's gonna look amazing and get a lot of walkthrough traffic for you.
Yeah, and you did a terrific job here. And I know in the past I've looked at houses that have been vacant and ones that are decorated and staged, and you guys did a top-notch job here.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is a very unique home, and I really couldn't do it justice. This is a turn-of-the-century home that's going to be completely remodeled, and so I actually brought the builder, the remodel guy. I brought Urban, because I know, Urban, you're going to be able to tell us a lot more about this house than even I can talk about. So tell us a little bit about what you did here.
Well, thank you. Yeah, as we look at the home, and you kind of split it down the middle, the left-hand part of the home, the left side of the home, other than that raised elevation, is the original 1904 log home. We knew there were logs in it, but we didn't know to what extent. So when we started to do the remodel, it got deeper and deeper because we kept finding more treasures and character to the home. The door on the left is the original front door, but the front door is right here as we're going to enter.
Yeah, it looks like a brand new home. You would have no idea, but as you walk inside, there's a magical surprise. Look at that. That is spectacular. Tell me about this and what you guys found.
Okay, there you can see the logs that look nothing like they used to. They were covered up with 2 or 3 inches of lath and plaster and sheetrock and paneling and then dirty logs. We finally got down to that point. You can see the corners, how they're put together. That's the original 1904 corners, how they were dovetailed together. And when we power washed and cleaned it and 5 coats of lacquer on the logs and professionally chinked all that between the logs by it really came together, gave it a lot of character.
It adds a ton of character to the room, and it looks like a brand new home, but these are turn of the century logs, which are, and you can't, I mean, the cost of trying to redo that, if you tried to do that right now, it'd be astronomical. And so you get kind of the best of both worlds, because you get a brand new house, got all new electrical, all new plumbing, and it's still got the history of the home. And so tell me a little bit about the kitchen, what you guys did here.
Well, we have a wall, of course, built out in front of the logs for the kitchen to mount, but it's a little wraparound kitchen with an island, stainless steel features throughout. We use brushed nickel every place. That ceiling you look at is a poplar ceiling that we've used that in other areas as well. And now you're looking into the dining room, but the character of the logs, I wanted to use as much of that character in as many rooms as possible. So we not only get that from inside the house, but when you step outside the original structure, you see some of that in the hallways, the office, the laundry room, as much as we can.
Yeah, which is great. Okay, so we're going to be looking at, it's almost 2,500 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths. It originally was built in, of course, 1904, but it's been completely redone. And of course, the location here is amazing, right? Because we're right outside of Park City. We're in Heber, and this is Old Town Heber. So tell me a little bit about that area.
Yes, it's on 4th West, 400 West, so it's only 3 blocks from the city park, which is also puts it about 2 blocks from what people call the Heber Creeper, or the train over there. Yeah. You see some more of the logs in the office area. And it's in Old Town. It's a neighborhood that has really been has had some homes built in it that have upgraded everything. I don't have mirrors in yet, but that is the main bath. There's the laundry room. Put cabinets in there to match the kitchen, and we use the kind of a cream vanilla cabinet to go with the character of the home.
Yeah. And some little doors there, some rolling doors. Okay, this is going to be headed up there. What's really cool about this area, if people don't know, Heber is just outside of Park City. This house in Park City would be a multi-million-dollar home. And so just to step down into Heber, which is still a beautiful area, it enjoys all the same thing. You're just a couple minutes away from all the ski resorts and everything. This is a tremendous value, right?
Yeah, I think it's really nice. Now we're in the upper bath, the main upper level bath, and that cabinet you saw right there was a rolling cabinet that has a mechanical room behind it.
Yeah, and now I notice as we go to the aerial view, you're going to notice there's another garage there behind. It's almost like a 3-car garage, or like a little kind of storage area outside, right?
A separate 200 square foot. Now you're looking to the west, you're looking out to the fields. It makes a real nice area.
AMSCO Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with AMSCO, your design potential is limitless. At AMSCO, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. AMSCO Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
Acclaimed Home Warranty gives you peace of mind knowing that the major systems and appliances in your home are covered against unexpected breakage and costly repairs. So you can enjoy what you love doing, because our coverage options and easy process take the hassle out of finding quality contractors. When your covered items break and you need service fast, Acclaimed Home Warranty is here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. For a free, no-hassle quote, go online to acclaimedhw.com.
So Sandy, I understand that the Sego Homes has got a new product out. Tell me a little bit about it.
We do. We have a brand new plan. It's called our Cancun plan. It features 2 bedrooms, 2 master bedrooms, 2-car garage, and 2.5 bathrooms. It has real modern architecture on our homes, real clean lines as you come up into the main living space. You have an island in the kitchen, lots of counter space, 9-foot ceilings on every level with large windows everywhere. This level also features a barbecue patio off of the kitchen and a front gorgeous patio off of the main living space.
That's great. So where are you guys building this particular plan at?
We're building this in Daybreak. We're also building it in our new Mill Creek location at 4200 South and 7th East, and we're building this on 111th South and Redwood Road.
Okay, great. So what kind of price point are we talking about here?
It depends on the location that you're at. In Daybreak, they are typically with the roof terrace, so it comes with or without a roof terrace, but with the roof terrace has been our most popular. It starts in the 270s. Without a roof terrace, it starts about 230. In Mill Creek, the prices are a little bit more than that, but still very affordable. It starts at $299.9. And then 111th South, the pricing will be very similar to the Daybreak location.
Yeah, that's a tremendous value.
It really
for a
is.
Beautiful property. One of the things I really like about it is how much light you guys are able to get inside these properties and how every space just seems really open and tall. How do you guys do that?
It's true. So every level has those 9-foot ceilings and extremely large windows. So it lets in a lot of light into the home. Whether it's an end unit, an interior unit, there's a lot of light that comes into every single one of our homes.
Yeah, one of the things that's really, really popular right now is outside living areas. And I just love the way you guys have been able to take advantage of building on top of this unit. And so you actually have space that's outside on top of your home. Tell me a little bit about that.
Exactly. We have a beautiful roof terrace patio that goes on this home. You see roof terrace patios throughout the world, but not very many in Utah. So we have taken advantage of this space and put a great outdoor space on top of this home. You can put a hot tub up here. You could do a fireplace, a fire pit, an outdoor kitchen, whatever really suits your entertaining style. You can do it on the top of this home with gorgeous views.
So if somebody wanted to come and see one of your models, where would they come to?
We have a model in Daybreak at 4537 West Daybreak Parkway, and you have a Cancun and a Cozumel plan model there.
Clay, Cottonwood Heights is, of course, one of the best zip codes around, right?
Such a sought-after market.
Right?
It really is.
It's like the 90210
Yes.
of Utah, right?
Yep.
Right there by the canyon, right, just up on the mountain, push back away, and that's what we're looking at here. And take a look at this. Take a look at the roof line on this house. Note it's a very, very unique home. This must have been a custom design because it's not like any other home, any other floor plan I've ever seen. And you're going to notice there to the left, towards the bottom of the screen, they've got a two-car attached and 2-car detached garage and a storage shed, and they've got kind of an outside living area, a deck, plus they've got all this beautiful big backyard with these big mature trees.
Oh, I love the mature landscaping. Literally, as we're looking at this, I'm thinking, what amazing mature landscaping.
Yeah. So you got the location, got a little nice little arbor right there,
Yep.
a wraparound driveway. That's kind of cool,
That
right?
is. That really is. Yeah.
Now walking in the inside, here, take a look at that size of that kitchen.
Oh, man. I love that island. And their colors, and it's just warm and inviting.
Yeah, and so they did these really warm colors, this massive kitchen. I mean, you could have 2 Thanksgivings in this, because where we're sitting right now, this is where the formal dining is right here. And so as we wrap right on the other side, you're gonna see that. And so it's, of course, got the range right in the middle of the granite countertops. And so you can almost have, this is like an entertainer's dream house.
This is the type of kitchen you walk into, when the kids come over for lunch or something, and you're in high school, like, whoa, cool kitchen. It is a amazing kitchen. Yeah.
It's as big as can be.
Yes.
And so the way that they did the kind of back of the house, it kind of goes back in this angle, and all those windows look out on this outdoor living area. They've got a deck, a covered deck out there, in this beautiful place. And this is kind of looking across at this is all on the main floor. It's such a spacious house. We're looking at about 13 square feet. with 4 bedrooms, 3 full and 1 half baths, is on 0.32 acres. It's almost a third of an acre, but the main floor is absolutely huge. Even the master bedroom is even on the main floor.
Dang, that is,
It lays out like it's about twice as big as it feels when you're in this house.
I really like the design on this, and of course, like I said, the design is amazing. And then to top it off, you have just this great location. If you love the outdoors, it's hard to beat this location, Jay.
Yeah, because you're right there.
By the ski resorts, you're premier skiing in Utah.
Yeah.
You're right by it. And of course for hiking and mountain biking and everything else that you do in the summertime. And again, on the interior of this home, they've just really done some good job with the detail and the design. Like you say, it's a custom layout.
Yeah. It was a custom layout, and then they went through and remodeled the whole thing. When they bought this house, they just, here's downstairs. This is a sunken home theater room. And so you don't normally see the house of this age where you actually step down into the theater room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they must have really done some amazing retrofitting on that to make that happen.
They really did. They moved a lot of things around. That used to be the master bedroom downstairs. So they extended onto the property or kind of moved that square footage around and made it so the master bedroom's now on the main floor, because that's what everybody wanted. When they originally bought this house, it didn't have a bedroom on the main floor.
Yeah.
And so they reworked that. Here's one of the garages here. This is the one that's
look at all
attached.
that cupboard space and everything in there. Yeah, that's a cool garage.
This is their little kind of patio sitting area. Look at those views up in the mountains. Beautiful, right?
That is.
Look at
all the seating they have there. Yeah.
Think of the parties you can have back here.
Yes.
I love this house.
I know.
It's just really unique. Very, very cool. It's got a spacious backyard, and there are other 2-car garage, which you walk down past those trees, those big mature trees, and you step down into like another detached garage. Man, you got the zip code, you got all the square footage.
Well, it's kind of like a secret too. You're not expecting that big and spacious of a backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what you're looking at. This is a good one. It's a unique home. It's not like any other one that I've listed. You always like that because you always see these traditional homes and stuff. But there's your little detached garage right there. And there's looking at again. And I kind of like this last shot as they kind of pan up here, and you can see right up the canyon right there.
Amazing.
Little Cottonwood.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
So Clay, I know things have been changing a lot, and I hear that even things are changing on credit. What's the latest there?
It's been kind of interesting. Fannie Mae came out with their 10.0. It's their automated underwriting system. And essentially what they're looking at now is what's called a trending credit report. And they're looking at that and they're saying, what is the trend? So in the past, as long as you've been making your payments on time and there's no 30-day lates that are on your credit report, your credit score has been sufficient, you've been a pretty good candidate for a loan. What they're starting to look at right now is how is this person managing their credit? And so they're saying, is this a person who is, charging it up? And you see some people who use their credit cards, they charge it up, they get the points that come with that, and then they pay it off every month. Yeah. That is great.
Yeah.
It loves that type of person. Even if their credit score may be a little bit lower for one reason or another, if they're doing that, this new credit report is going to look at that, their new automated findings, and say, we like that person a lot. Where you're seeing a little bit of a change there is, sometimes on your credit card, you may have had this happen in the past, I know I have. You're kind of at the high end of the balance, you see something you really want, you charge it, and sometimes even though it's going past your maximum balance, it will still approve it.
Yeah.
The challenge is now you have a high credit, you have a balance that's higher than your high credit. That's almost like having a late on your credit. It is. They're really not liking that. The other thing that you have to watch out for is keeping that balance maxed out and only paying that minimum payment every month, because we know that minimum doesn't really bring that balance down.
Yeah, not really.
So if it's seeing that as a continual pattern, that's something to look at a little more carefully.
So don't like that either.
Don't like that. So you got to kind of stay away from that. The big thing you want to do is you want to keep that balance compared to what you have maximum available. You want to keep that at 75% or less.
Okay.
Ideally, you'd like to keep that at 40 to 50% or less. But if you keep it under that 75%, you're going to be in a lot better shape than if you have that maxed out on a regular basis. It's just one of those things people want to be aware of as they're preparing to buy a home.
Because it's always changing, right?
It's always changing. This is brand new. It just came out just within the last 30 days, and it's just something that people are going to want to watch a little more carefully as they're managing their credit in preparation to purchase a home.
So Clay, take a look at this one.
I really love the yard, the mature landscaping, the approach on this house, the sidewalks. That's a beautiful home.
This one took my gasp as I pulled up outside of this house, because nothing says pride and ownership than when you pull up to a house like this.
Yeah.
That they have just
Details.
Oh my goodness. When I pulled up, it just puts a smile on your face when you pull up to a house like this. These people lived in this house for 25 years, and it's in one of the most beautiful locations in Holiday. And as you can see by all these beautiful trees, and somebody has loved this home.
Oh yeah, you look at those little rose bushes, the flowers in the front, the little beds that they have out there. They really paid attention to detail. And what a fun home to, like you say, pull up in front of and walk up into. Look at that.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And you want to talk about pride and ownership? This is when they opened the door, I said, you want to talk about pride and ownership, because this is absolutely darling. People that love houses like this don't sell them normally.
Yep.
But this one's come up for sale, and I was just absolutely stunned at how cool the layout of the floor plan. They've completely redone everything on this house. As you can see, those beautiful cabinets and those countertops, and they have such a flair of style and design.
Well, you walk in from the outside and you can keep that going on the inside, and sure enough, you walk in here and think, wow, they've just really done this well with their whole color scheme and what they've done here in the kitchen, pulling this together with those nice white clean cabinets. You have the lower kind of blue and then the granite. It just comes together really nicely.
Yeah, just a beautiful, just a great entertaining space here. Lots of windows, as you can see. They've had a lot of windows in this, and the backyard is just stunning. This is on the main floor, and this is going to be kind of the living room area where you can watch TV, and you can just see all that light just bursting through this house.
Brightens it up, gives it a lot of warmth, and then
this is the deck right off, so you can access this deck off the master bedroom or off of that kind of living room area, and that's where your hot tub is all sunken, and they've also got a trampoline sunken in there. And look at all these upgrades and all those beautiful. Now walking into the master, take a look at this.
Oh my word!
Can you believe how beautiful
Seriously.
this is? And so you're
breathtaking.
I know, and you've got your little kind of reading area right out there, and that's where you walk onto that deck, and that's where the hot tub is. And when I saw this house, I was taken back. I mean, there's not a lot of properties I walk into, and I'm just like, I would have never expected this, but somebody has really loved this house, and they were constantly adding and updating and changing, and just darling, right?
So amazing. I mean, you're so fortunate because you get to see a lot of homes, Jay, and you walk into something like this, and it just really takes your breath away. What they've done, and this sunroom, this extension.
This is right. This is on the master bath right here, and so then it just pushes out into the backyard and adds on all the sunroom. And she's got a little office in there.
And the bathtub. Did you see that?
Yeah,
right
a little
there?
sunken bathtub, and just talk about charming.
Well, this is truly a dream home.
It is.
You can tell this is a dream home. They put a lot of thought to the attention and detail of every little aspect of this home. And like you say, this is something that rarely comes up for sale.
It doesn't. I'm telling you, I run across properties like his and her closet. Now we're actually headed down into the basement here, and you can still, the style and charm still continues in here.
Charm is the perfect word.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just so charming what they've done. It's nice, it's warm, it's open. This is, look at that. That's a neat little room they have right there, isn't it?
Yeah. And so she does eyelashes and stuff, and that's what she does it for. And here's in a couple of bedrooms, and down in the basement, still just charming and gorgeous, right?
It is.
This is the laundry room that's down there. Now we should take a look at this backyard, right?
Oh, word.
you know, like I said, you have the front, you have the interior, and then you walk back, and it just keeps that consistency of quality and just you know, attention to detail, like I've said before, on everything about this house.
It's just beautiful. They got a shop on the back there. It's got 220 that's secondary to the garage. And man, this is a high. I'm absolutely in love with this house.
Protecting your home means protecting your single largest financial investment. That's why when you buy a home, you buy owner's title insurance to protect your home ownership. Purchasing owner's title insurance will ensure your home ownership rights are protected against unexpected claims such as liens, a forged deed, encroachments, and other situations covered by the policy. For a one-time fee paid at closing, coverage lasts for as long as you own your home. Who can you count on for that protection? Since 1953, North American Title has built a strong reputation for personal service and financial strength. Our associates work with you, your lender, and your real estate agent to make sure you close on schedule. And we issue the title insurance that'll be there to protect your home ownership through the years. Call North American Title at 801-566-3066 or go to www.nat.com/Utah Protect to learn how to order owner's title insurance for your new home.